Hey Rambozo the Clown, how you doing, buddy? Hello everybody. So let me just start off this video by saying this. We're at Arlington National Cemetery. We're going to take you over to see live changing the guard because I think it's something that's really important. I brought my family here to see it. I thought I'd share it with you. This is not going to be a machining video. If this isn't your thing, go ahead and turn the video off. It's cool. No harm, no foul. I know I've been a little short on videos lately. A bit was at Barzy, came back, had a bunch of stuff I had to take care of at the house. Now I'm on family vacation. I'm coming back, and then I'll be at Oshkosh. There'll be some cool live videos coming from Oshkosh, and then after that we'll be back to the regularly scheduled program. Got a lot of stuff in the can, just haven't had a lot of time to put it all together. So to head this up, let me tell you, I'm in Arlington National Cemetery. That's in Washington, D.C. My wife's family is from up here, so I think it's very important that my kids understand the importance of the cemetery. For those of you who may not know about the cemetery, this is our national cemetery where all of our war heroes, anyone who served in the military, can be buried here. Audie Murphy was a famous actor. He's buried here. He also served, a Medal of Honor recipient, I believe. John F. Kennedy's buried here. Doolittle's buried here. Lots of famous war heroes are buried here in the cemetery. So behind me is where the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is. We're a little ways away. And the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, regardless of weather conditions, there is a guard posted that marches or guards the tomb. There are remains from some unknown soldiers that have fought for this country. I think it's really, really important that our youth understand the sacrifices that are made for this country and the honor that comes around from it. So there's guns involved in this. They're armed soldiers. So if this blows the wrong kind of sand up your skirt, gets a hair across your butt, you don't like that kind of thing, now's the time to turn it off, because I'm an American and this is something I'm very proud of. So we're going to turn the camera around. We're going to walk over there. It's going to be a long period of time where there's no talking is allowed at all. And if you talk, the soldier will snap to and yell at you. I just got to witness it happening before. So I just want to let you know, not a lot of talking. We're about 3 minutes away from when they should be scheduled to change the guard. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll walk over there. But from that point on, not a lot of talking to be said. You're just going to have to understand what's going on. The tomb will be in front of where we're going to be. It's a marble tomb. The remains of some unknown soldiers are still in the tomb. Most of the remains have been identified. I think there's still one soldier that is unidentified. So until he's identified, they continually guard the tomb. Again, we're going to turn it around. No talking is allowed at all, so I won't be saying anything. Please enjoy. Hope everyone has a chance in their lifetime at least once to come witness this. It definitely brings chills to your spine and your skin getting to watch how serious these guys take this. 365 days a year, regardless of hurricane, tornado, lightning, they don't care. This is serious to them. So here we go, guys. So there's the fam. Of course, one of them has always got to act silly. Yeah, we're actually in Arlington, Virginia, right outside of DC. DC's right across the Potomac over there. So right here from this sign right there, there'll be no more talking. It's supposed to be every half an hour. So we got about 2 minutes according to the clock.
attention, please. I am Sentinel Captain of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army. Guard of Honor, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Thank you.
this stuff in there.
Mom.
Okay guys, I'm kind of getting out of earshot so I can talk a little bit. Sorry it's not real loud, but hopefully you can see behind me the rows of the graves. Those graves go on for acres. I don't know, it's got to be 1,000 acres. I think it's over 1,000 acres here. And so a couple things I want to point out. In the beginning of the video when we went up there, you saw me point across and kind of zoom in. That's the Capitol building. The mall, the Washington Monument, all the monuments. During the video, you saw me kind of pointing to the ground when he was marching. It was really neat, and nobody really has pointed this out to me. I served on the fire department honor guard for years, so I'm very envious of how perfect their timing is all the time. But if you look at those rusty spots, stains on the ground, those are from their cheaters, taps, we're going to call them. They're steel, and as they take a step, little bits of swarf, we'll call it, because the machinist swarf, right, comes off on the ground, and that swarf, of course it rains here a lot, rusts and stains. And if you look when they're marching, go back and play this video over again, when they're marching, their feet are always in the same rust spot as they march. I found it completely fascinating because I could never be that in step. I could never be that perfect. Of course I'm a big old, you know, Gumby looking dude anyway, so be it for me to be in step with a shorter guy is not going to ever happen, but so impressive. Chills, this is the second time I've seen it today, still brings chills to the spine. It's with great pride that I bring you this. If you find this offensive, I don't really care. I hate to tell you that, but a lot of people don't get the opportunity to see this because they never come to DC, Virginia area. And I do want to give a shout out to my wife. She is correct. We are actually in Arlington, Virginia, but you could see Washington, DC. We're just across the Potomac, so there is a boundary line. This isn't actually Arlington, Virginia. Yes, there is an actual spacing to the steps. I know that, but it blows my mind that a person 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, continuously, different people can continually march that, and the spots are in the exact same spot always. Now, you do notice some of the lines are blurred, and the reason for that, I was told, so I was actually talking to one of the security guards here last time I was here, is because at night the course gets smaller. So at night, their steps, even though they're the same step, they don't walk the same path at night because there's no one here. The chains and all that stuff aren't up to keep people back, so their course changes to make it a little easier on them. Because you can imagine, I can't even imagine, man. I've stood at funerals, that's funerals, and that's just, it's back-breaking to march and stuff like that. Anyway, back to what I want to say. If you've never had an opportunity to come here to Arlington National Cemetery, a lot of famous people are buried here. John F. Kennedy, his brother was also buried here. A lot of famous people are buried here, plus Many people have sacrificed their lives to fight for this country and other countries' freedom. Because remember, wherever the U.S. military calls you to go is where you go, and where you sacrifice for this country, whatever they tell you to do. There's lots of people that have done that. So I'm going to sign off here. Sorry, this isn't a machining video. In 10 days, less than 10 days, I'll be at Oshkosh. I'm going to try to do a couple of videos from Oshkosh. There's some really cool stuff supposed to be here this year. A lot of one-of-a-kind famous warplanes and stuff. So I'm going to try to do a little live video from there. When I come back, of course, this will all be gone. And we'll be back to the regularly scheduled program of machining and making videos. Like I told you in the beginning of the video, I got some stuff in the can, plus some really cool projects that we're about to, yes, J-Love. God bless America and all those people who have sacrificed and are continuing to sacrifice for the freedoms of not only this country, but our allies and people that we choose to protect. Can't argue with that, no matter how you look at it. But a couple cool projects coming up in the future. Got a lot of stuff in the can. I just haven't had time to get it edited. So thanks for your loyalty and support. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below. We try to show you some cool stuff that's relevant. Also, follow me on Facebook on Do Rate Fabrication Facebook page, or on Instagram at Do Rate Builder. And I fill in between videos with stuff going on in the shop. Thanks for watching, y'all. Take care. God bless.